This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house to talk about Tyson Fury. And Tyson's a very interesting guy. He says some strange things, and it's kind of hard to get a read on him sometimes. But he sat down with the boxing scene and talked about the Ruiz-Joshua rematch and Wilder and even Alexandre Usyk. So we're gonna jump into this article and kind of give my thoughts on what he's talking about. But it says Tyson Fury is less than a week away from making his second Las Vegas appearance in 2019. And me personally, even though I don't think the fight will be that much to watch, I am going to tune in. I'll probably do a report on it as well. But it says Fury will face undefeated prospect Otto Wallin at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now, the problem I have with this is he's fighting a prospect, not contender, prospect. To me, that speaks volumes. But anyway, it says, should Fury win, he would then look forward to a planned rematch with WBC champion Deontay Wilder in February 2020. They fought to a controversial 12-round split draw in December 2018. Fury will be a very interested observer when Wilder steps in the ring in November in a rematch with Luis Ortiz, but he won't have any interest in watching the December rematch between Anthony Joshua and IBF, IBO, WBA, and WBO world champion Andy Ruiz, which takes place in Saudi Arabia. Now, this is what Fury had to say. No interest at all, don't care, won't even watch it on December 7th. I'll be busy. I've got no interest in watching that fight because I've got no interest in those MFers, not one bit, Fury told CBS Sports. A new force have entered the heavyweight ranks in the form of former undisputed cruiserweight world champion Alexandre Usyk, who makes his debut in the weight class next month against undefeated Tyrone Sponge, or Spone, however you pronounce it. It says, Fury does not appear to have any worries about Usyk. Now, this is another quote from Fury. He says, I don't think much about Usyk, to be honest. He's never entered the brainwaves, never. He's not someone I'd rather think about, to be honest, Fury said. I could probably beat Usyk with one arm tied behind my back, and I'll let you pick which one you want me to fight with, left or right. Either way, it would be good night. Now, that should sound familiar because he said the same thing a few weeks ago about Andy Ruiz. Also, he says, I don't know what to talk about, to be fair, the boxing scene. I'm quite sick of boxing. Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, etc. F me. The list goes on and on and on, and there's going to be another 10 coming out of the woodworks anytime soon. There are so many, but what does it really matter? They are all MFers. Anyway, they're all going to get effed up, and end quote. And that's the end of the article. I mean, like I said, it's kind of hard to read Tyson Fury, and because he feeds you so much BS, for lack of better words, and that's not a shot at him because a lot of people do that, but he is so exotic and so different from most people. And I don't know if he says some of this stuff for shock value or that's just his mind state. Like, for instance, what did he mean when he said, I'm so sick of boxing? Now, in most cases, you will probably just brush that off. But with Tyson Fury, that could actually mean I'm retiring. Now, I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but it is something to think about because, once again, look at who we're talking about. You know, a couple years back, the man said he went into this depression and started smoking and drinking and doing whatever, putting stuff up his nose, whatever. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there, because he didn't care about boxing anymore, and he didn't care about life anymore. So are we saying the same thing? I mean, do I believe he's in a better place than he was 2 or 3 years ago? Probably. But I'm not there with the man. I have no clue. But I found it very interesting. Like, okay, he's fighting Deontay Wilder. Like, that's going to happen. Now, whether it happens in February, January, the summer next year, who knows? Because it's not locked in yet. I mean, it's locked in that they're going to fight, but the actual date, you keep hearing different things. But the thing is, we know they're going to fight. But you would assume somewhere down the road, whether he beats Deontay Wilder or not, you would assume he would want to take on either Anthony Joshua or Andy Ruiz, or if not both, but at the very least the one that wins the match, because they'll be the majority holder of the title belts. So you would think if he beats Wilder, he would want to unify, to become undisputed, something that he's supposed to be the lineal champion of. And the reason why I said supposedly, because, and he is, I'm not saying he's not, but I have a hard time saying that he's the real champion, that he's fighting prospects. That just don't roll off the tongue right. Lineal champion Tyson Fury takes on prospect Otto Wallin. That just doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, it doesn't. So if you're the lineal champion, shouldn't you be fighting contenders, not prospects? Just food for thought. But I find it interesting that he has no interest in this fight. I find that hard to believe, because at the end of the day, he should be wanting to get in the ring with one of these guys. And Usyk, you would think the same of, because between now and probably next fall, 9 times out of 10, the two people that will be fighting the winner of Ruiz Joshua would more than likely be Kubrat Pulev and Usyk, unless Deontay Wilder steps in and says, I'm not gonna fight Fury, I want the winner of that fight, and we make it undisputed, which I do think the sanctioning bodies will jump on board for that. Or the winner of the Deontay Wilder Fury fight jumps in and says, we want undisputed. But either way, that would if that second scenario would directly affect Tyson Fury. He would be the one. I mean, you see what I'm saying? So, like, if Fury beats Wilder, then what? You would think he would want to make the fight with either Ruiz or Joshua, whoever wins. Because even with Usyk and Pulev in position, the sanctioning bodies would make that happen. So it sounds like to me, maybe he has no interest in unifying. I mean, I hope I'm not rambling, but all of this sounds weird to me. I don't understand. Like, what is his end game? What is his goal? Is it to retain all of the titles, just to say you're the lineal champion, to get the green belt and be cool with that and keep fighting prospects? I mean, like, because think about this. He said he has no interest. Now this is what he said at the bottom. I'm gonna read the quote. I don't know what to talk about, to be fair. The boxing scene. I'm quite sick of it, actually. I'm quite sick of boxing. Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, etc. F me. The list goes on, and there's going to be another 10 coming out of the woodwork anytime soon. There's so many, but what does it really matter? They're all MFers. Anyway, they're all going to get effed up. Now, I'm assuming possibly he's saying he will fight them, because he's saying they're all going to get effed up. But I mean, he just talks so weird, and just, I don't know. You let me know. How did you take what he was saying? I mean, I don't know. Tyson Fury can be a very difficult person to read. But anyway, I just wanted to share the article with you. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Is Tyson just weird? Or, I mean, do you see him getting in the ring with any of these guys outside of Wilder? Or do you think he's going to be fighting Otto Waldens and Tom Schwartz's of the world for the rest of his career? And look, I ain't taking no shot at Otto Walden. Otto Walden could very well wind up being one of the best fighters of the generation over the next 10 years. We don't know. It's too early to say. He's an unknown commodity. Or he could come in and get smoked like Tom Schwartz. Who knows? But we will see. But like I said, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think maybe Tyson Fury future plans will be. And also hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell. Hit the subscribe button first, but hit the notification bell. And that's pretty much it. This is Head Busting Boxer's own Fight Doctor. I am out.